What's up, guys? Live here in Master Duel. We're just gonna make this super quick because apparently board map number 3 was basically rolling tons of high numbers, and this is basically short and simple. 6 matches in, 2 of which are loner decks. So we're gonna start backwards and then we will work our way up. It's mystery deck May, so you never know what decks are going to show up. Let's get right into it. Free card alert. Hecka Hands Xeno. Let's not dwell too much. We've seen this from one of the free card alerts. And with this hand, there's literally nothing we can do about it. So, let's see what's up. Also, should have been permed on main, but you never know what's up with the rest of the hand. Real normal Sylvie. Getting tails. Okay, so, yep, so White Forest. Simplified game state. Elia Sylvia for the negate. Hello? There's no way. 1 level 1 fire. And ELFNOTE Power Patron is a level 1 fire. That's a little too wild. And given the fact that in TCG, Original Sinful Spoil Snake Guy is banned because too many really good level 1 fires to this day. Especially now that we got the ELFNOTE Power Patron out, it's instantaneous bridge into ELFNOTEs by all means, because if it's sent to the graveyard just because of secret material, it's Stratos of any ELFNOTE card, self-included, which is huge. Lost Out Welcome Home, that's a great catch. Level modify. And I think the opponent messed up because I think my opponent didn't realize that in terms of searching out the actual ELFNOTEs from deck to hand, unless if that Xeno would have been off the field, that would have been free specials from there on out. So yes, most cases, first match, it was pseudo mirror, but the difference is mine has the Allure Queen version, and this particular build is ELFNOTE White Forest Azamina. So yeah, differences are not counting LZ Azamina, no actual Azamina cards in this. And I only have the Allure Queen package while my opponent doesn't. So, Lost Out Power Patron, good catch. Lost Out Tania, good catch. Lost Out Fortuna, good catch. Lost Out Welcome Home. Man, apparently this person hardcore, low-key invested in ELFNOTEs. Same goes for White Forest and Azamina cards being glossed out as well. So I'd say it's not that bad. Free card alert from both sides. Super Dimensional Robot Galaxy Destroyer. Rank 10 Light Machine XZ that takes 3 level 10s to make it. 5,000 attack and 2,000 defense. And imagine having XZ material on this guy. Once the robot activates its effects, your opponent cannot activate spell/trap cards in response to it. So here's the case. Detach 1, destroy all spells and traps your opponent controls. An unchainable Harpy's Feather Duster. Wow. Royal Rhino with Deceitful Dice. Level 1 Earth Beast, 600 both ways. And given the fact that it's a level 1 beast, in terms of level 2 or lower, according to the MELFFY monsters, in certain situations, and the actual type of beast. So if we picture the MELFFYs on how to utilize Royal Rhino, Femi can help you special Royal Rhino from the hand. Kitty Catty can search out Royal Rhino from deck to hand. Puppy Doggy lets you get that Royal Rhino from the deck, because any level 2 or lower beast, which is nice. And Pony Horsey lets you recur that Rhino as well from grave to hand, which is nice. But otherwise, utilizing Royal Rhino in MELFFYs is never that bad. Also, with his hand, this is a unique combination. And because I got a monster, oh, and Royal Rhino. Results is 5, 3,100. Getting the Heck of Hands, Gagus, Fire the Droll, and its simplified game state. I think the Heck of Hands player messed up because special summoning the Master Duel when it literally does nothing on the field. So Heck of Hands player scooped. Holy Christ alive. Apparently this person hardcore, low-key invested in Heck of Hands Chimera Azamina. Notable glossed out or royals in terms of SRs or URs or alt arts. One of the 3 alt art Ash. Royal Diabels, the original Sin Keeper. Glossed out the Hollow Azamina. Glossed out the hidden Heck of Hands. Glossed out Sinful Spoils of the White Forest. Royal Baphomet, the mythical king of phantom beasts. Royal Azamina Mu. Royal Chimera the Illusion Beast. Glossed out Moa Regina. Royal Guardian Chimera. Royal Saint Azamina. Glossed out Azamina. Talk about some serious investment. Free card alert from both sides. Timidity. Normal spell. No one can destroy set spell and trap cards on the field until your opponent's next end phase. A long time ago, Traptrix Arachnocampa before Traptrix Arachnocampa ever existed. Pulling the rug. Counter trap. Edison Staples side decks versus Monarchs to be specific. As a counter trap, when a monster effect is activated, that activates when a monster is normal summoned. Negate the activation as it never happened, and if you do, kill that monster. Classic card. Also, with his hand, Lucina can get things going. Free special, Fighter Imperm, just real normal Queen 3, Link into Dark, and one set. Shield, reveal the Ankh, so that's free special, get another copy, glossed out, of Ankh, Ankh, Blizzard, Ankh, you're under Blizzard, and 2 set. Timidity, figure we need another spell just in case. There's the Typhoon. Queen 7 hookup shield. $1,000 short. Ankh. Chaos Queen, hook up 5 for 7. Exodia Fusion, take it away from Queen 7. And this matchup was basically Allure Queen lines to work with. Hit the blind set, pulling the rug, of course. And when it comes to Millennium, notable cards that are glossed out SR or URs. Also, the one of Valor that my opponent had. The one of Valor, by the way, classic. Royal Droll, glossed out Lava Golem, glossed out Heart of the Blue Eyes, glossed out Metamorphosis, glossed out Millennium Monk, glossed out Super Poly, Royal Rare Macrocosmos, and glossed out Nightmare Phoenix. Free card alert from both sides. Swap Frog here. Level 2, Water Aqua, 1000 attack, 500 defense. Free special discard from your hand by discarding one other water monster. Upon summoned, you can send one level 2 or lower Water Aqua monster from your deck or face-up field to the graveyard, self included. Once per turn, you can kick back one monster you control to the hand. You can normal summon one frog monster in addition to your normal summon set during your main phase this turn outside of Swap Frog. So it's essentially double summon for frogs. And given the fact that the dice roll landed me a free Swap Frog, that basically means I have to pick up a deck that revolves around water shenanigans. And what water deck of choice that gets it going better than Deep Sea Atlantean Ice Barriers? Opponent's free card, Spell Stopping Statutes. As a counter trap, activate only when your opponent activates a continuous spell card. Negate the activation and the effect of that card and kill it. And of course, as you noticed from the extra, according to, the regulations, had to make up some good changes prior to that. So we got glossed out area, glossed out coral, glossed out abyss trite, and of course, with his hand, it's beyond busted and broken. Swap, kickback, discarding Deep Sea Artisan, free special, toss out Mirror Mage, adding Freezing Chains, Reborn, Mirror Mage, should be the swap, that is 3 tokens, Coral Dragon, Deep Sea Prima Donna, draw 1, title, discard Poseidra, toss out Speaker, just so that we can get another token. Untargetable Trishula via monster effects. Prima Donna, shuffle back the Speaker. Banishing Hidden Hecahands. Real Normal Revealer. Discarding Marksman for Georgius. Georgius, reviving Mirror Mage. Lancia, and pass. Nightmare Apprentice by discarding or sending. Discarding Hecahan's Bait. Lancia, bring back Georgius, Apprentice to defense. Yadel, switch for Hidden Hecahands. Set Hidden. Sending the bait again, getting, I believe that was Brius, setting Ibal, Hidden, Drew ditched the Chalice, Brius, free special, Lancia for Ryo, Minky Buell, that is a hand effect which avoided Ryo. I'm afraid that's never going to be the case about General Ryo. So, going for the record about what on earth just happened. Target one monster your opponent controls, take control of it. I think that is either A, flat out error, or B, opponent did not realize that General Ryo exists. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a bit of a design flaw, isn't it? Your Hecahands fusions, along with monsters you control that are owned by your opponent, can direct attack. Wow. Built-in Hayates. And pass. Link into Miss Starboy, Mirror Mage, Ibal, Real Normal Dragoons, Floral Anemone, bring back Rain Madonna to be specific, give my opponent back the hidden to hand as an equivalent exchange for Neptibus, toss out infantry, getting retrain Poseidra, infantry kill off Dandalos, main keep well, back to hand, Poseidra, send Coral, toss out infantry as cost, along with targeting the Nightmare to bounce, infantry kill off Brius, and that is lethal. Stipulation activated from both sides. Free card from my opponent, Sophia, Goddess of Rebirth. Now, normally, her effect literally doesn't do anything but her being a body. Also, can I just say, all of this time from the artwork of Sophia, it's basically a super ultra mega gigantic female monster. Level 11 Dark Fairy, 3600 attack, 3400 defense. Basically, free body as a free card. Can't be normal summon set, must be special from hand, no other ways. By Contact Banish, a face-up ritual, fusion, synchro, NXZ from anywhere. Once doing so, this card's special summon cannot be negated, so you cannot solemn her by all means. And on top of that, once Sophia's effect triggers, no one can chain anything in response to it. So here's the case. First chance she special Shoken, banish all other cards from both players' hands, fields, and graveyards. Wow. Oh, and the stipulation is, thanks to me, both players start their life points at 4,000. Real Normal Centurion Primera, getting stand up, Fire the Droll. I would use Regina, but I'm going to hold on to it for my own turn. So simplified game state. Special Lucina, Gargoyle the Second Special, Quick Synchro, into Legacia, Gargoyle the Second, pick up, Legacia, draw one, kill off Lucina, Dance for Palace, 1, Regina for Chaos Queen, 2, Queen 3 for 5, Allure Queen lines to work with, look up Legacia, transition into White Forest, and then Centurion scooped. Centurion Horus Tachyon, ladies and gentlemen, with the Magician package. 2 Droll, 3 Ash, 2 Primera, 3 Tridea, a Tree, Molchami Perulia, Tachyon Cloud Dragon, upon me added to the hand except by drawing it, free special summon. You contribute this special 1 Tachyon monster from your deck or graveyard that isn't Cloud Dragon, which I'm pretty much guessing that will be Tachyon Primal. If you special summon a Dragon XZ monsters more than one outside of the damage step, you can target one of them plus 1 material from the graveyard or hand. Each effect once per turn. 3 Fuelos, 3 Mseti, Duamatef, Happy, Kebesenuef, Centurion Gargoyle II, Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Primal as mentioned, Nibiru, Traps small amount, 3 Imperm, Centurion Phalanx, Tachyon Transmigration, spell lineup, The Gaze of Timaeus, Wake Up Centurion, Emblema Oath, 2 King Sarcophagus, Walls of the Imperial Tomb, Synchro Rumble, 3 Stand-Up Centurion. Extra that consists of Dark Magician of Destruction along with Red Eyes Dark Dragoon for the sake of the package, Centurion Primera Primus, Legacia Auxila, Crimson, Cosmic Blazar, Stardust Sea for Divine, that's the Dragon Synchros, Xyz, number 100, Coach King Giant Trainer, number 107, number 38, number 90, number 97, Divine Golden Shadow Dragon Dragluxion. Super long name, by the way. Free card alerts. Mystic Probe. Normal trap. You can activate this when a continuous spell card is activated. Negate all continuous spell cards during the turn this card is triggered. Magic Deflector Continuous Spells Edition. And with this hand, decision making between Allure Queen and or White Force lines. Simplified. Oh, Prius on board. That's out of nowhere. Now simplify game state. Send away Witch field spell so that way we will not be restricted by all means. One card Allure Dance brings to the following. Recycle from Rusia into Ursula. Azamina Apes, with the help of Diabell summoning out Silvera, that's already up to 4 bounces according to Azamina Apes. Normally 3, but with Silvera on board, 4 bounces, and then Imperm being a negate. Golden Queen is up, meaning Chaos Queen can hook up Queen 5, Special Out Queen 7, and Quick Absorb to equip all from another one of their monsters. Golden Queen does not target kill something the moment your opponent triggers a card or effect, and Chaos Angel with both attributes. Let's not dwell too much. And this was all started by one card, Allure Dance. Prius, Imperm, Tartaros. Thanks. Need that Allure Dance back for follow-up. Godos, Special. Bounce 2. Yadel for Hidden. Hidden. Sending Ibal. Golden Queen. Kill off Bait. Minky Buell. Set another bait. Minky Buell. Diabell. So much for the follow-up. 3 Hecka Hands for the sake of Xeno. LZ. Silvera. Xeno. Chaos Queen. Hook up 5. Go for 7. Changing Samurai Destroyer. If you take what I really think you're taking one of the two, I would be so mad. But regardless, both of the monsters are getting booked by Silvera. Shenying with 3,000 defense. LZ, pick up. Hook up. And pass. To attack. What the heck? Tribute 1 Hecka Hands or 1 monster you control that is owned by your opponent. Okay, that makes sense. So as a result, it still leads to take control 1 monster your opponent controls. But that's never going to be the case no more because Golden Queen is going to kill it, and that's GG's. So guys, that's going to do it for board map number 3. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Smash the notification bell to keep yourself constantly updated. And I shall catch you guys in the next board map.